And I have to turn the microphone on for it to work. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Big Chat. I am Glenn Sportcat Jackson. We are live on the internet. We are live in Australia. Good afternoon, Sydney. Good morning to you in Perth. It's still evening here in the U.S. Let's see. I have my beautiful partner backstage. I brought her out. It's Miss Harley. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Oh, yeah. I want to thank everybody at Radio X for allowing us to come in and tickle your ears. The same goes with Yerg's Radio. Thank you. You can come over and find us if you'd like to talk to us in the chat on YouTube. Just search out the Sportcat shows. Our normal guys, spelled Guyz. So you can find us there. And we are talking everything CBS Big Brother US season 25. And tonight's episode was crazy.
Interesting.
Yes.
That's
well, so we left off with Jimmy, and they were all sad about that. Which, you know, he was playing both sides, and then they went to the HoH comp.
yeah.
And it was a knockout. Knockout. And it was, you had to watch a video and you had to decide which time the guy double dipped.
How many times, which one he did it the most in.
Yeah. And it was like ABC. I couldn't have done that comp.
Hello, Chris.
I couldn't have done that at all. Hey, Chris, welcome to the show.
I would have lost count, but you know, I think it's awesome that Ava won.
Well, yeah, she won because she was the kid in school nobody wanted to pick.
Well, she didn't even answer. Will kind of just on purpose pressed one so that Ava would win because Will, and Mickey are in their own little clique now.
Yeah, they're in a...
And Will didn't want to be HOA, but he didn't want someone else to get it.
Well, Ava got it, and I don't want to say she got HOH-itis like Mickey did, but she's got she's playing a total different game. But
did you hear what she said when she told her nomination? She said, this is what her exact words. This is for I picked you ones because you doubted me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She didn't pick them for trying to get a big head. She did it because when she won HOA, they doubted her. They didn't ever pick her. They were always against her. So this is like saying, you know what? A big F you. Here you go.
Oh, I agree. They were acting cunty. So
they seem to always be like that to Ava, though. I
mean,
look, last week Keanu talked about how she dressed. You know what? Fuck that. Because of the fact that if I could dress like Ava, yeah, exactly. It's Big Brother, not squatters' rights.
That's right. Quoting Ava Pearl. That was her nomination.
I love that right there. Like, Ava's coming into a different Ava, and she's coming out of her shell, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, me too. She got a lot of airtime, obviously, because she won the HoH. So she got to be theatrical.
Well, and she said she was not going to have the long, drawn-out conversations to get them to try to persuade her to not pick them. If she wanted to talk to them, she would talk to them herself. If not, sucks to be you.
And Vince, he is using every psychological tool in the toolbox.
Wasn't he crying?
Still the only show that is saying that he went to psychology school. You heard it here, guys and gals. We're the only ones that said it. So,
like, wasn't he crying to Will and Rachel?
Yes. He's crying to everybody. Oh, I'm so yeah, crying fake tears.
Because
Yeah.
Rachel's close to her too.
Mhm.
And so, like, it's Rachel, Mickey, and Will who are her inner circle.
Yes.
And he's crying to Will and Rachel. I don't know if he's cried to Mickey yet, but I know he cried to Will and Rachel. And then Ava and Will was sitting there talking while she's drinking her wine. Because I don't know if you saw the live feed, but after, yes, she does. And Mickey needs to go, in my opinion. I don't, after she won HOA, I'm not a big fan of her
No, she
because
cut her
of how
own
she acted.
lines.
But
Yes.
with the whole her trying to persuade her not to pick Ashley, I
Yep.
think Ashley needs to be on the block because of the fact Ashley was kind of being two-faced last week.
Yeah. Oh, let's talk about that for a minute. So, if you remember during Thursday's episode, Ashley made Big Brother history. She is the only player to try and go back and change her vote. And you can't do that. She upset the Chin bot. Julie was yelling, no, no, no. You don't upset the Chin bot. She was seen later in the week asking Big Brother for the rule book because she wanted to see the rules since she's a lawyer. She upset the Chin bot. That's the worst. Well, I'm all alone. She upset the Chin bot. That's the worst of the problem. So I don't know why she did that. Well, hold on. I know why she did it, because Rachel got in her ear and said they're doing it, meaning they're flipping the vote as she was coming down the hallway. They didn't tell you. So she went ahead and flipped her vote. Well, she flipped her vote and said, Kelley, go home. Well, she comes out and Will's like, did you do it? And he's like, no, what? And she's like, you didn't, are you going to vote for Jimmy to go home? And he's like, no, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to vote for Kelley. And so she tried to go back and change it after that, which violation of rules. The first player in Big Brother history to do that. And so she was playing she's playing it up that she didn't make the second vote, that she wasn't the second vote in the house that voted against Kelley, because if you follow Big Brother long enough, you know if there's a rogue vote, there's nothing that drives that house crazier than to find out who did it, who didn't vote with the house, who did what. And so Ashley is playing it off because she doesn't want to be seen as that one. And everybody says, well, Mickey came to you and hugged you second after he hugged Rachel, so it has to be you. So it's been crazy how that has played all week. They're playing detective trying to figure it out. Yes, and Will is the only one that knows the truth. So Ashley was, or not Ashley, Ava was going to make her a target because of that on this week, but Mickey persuaded her. We saw that during the show, and she's very, what the heck was that? Mickey is very persuasive, and she's got a lot of power in the house. Hello, Harley. Welcome back.
Sorry about that. For some reason, my internet decided it was going to restart itself.
It happens. So
that's why we're switching companies.
So I was at the point where I was talking about how Mickey was in Ava's ear, and she's convinced her that we can't put Ashley on the block. So she's got a lot of influence. In fact, she's got so much influence. If you see the live feeds, a lot of people in the house really are just saying that it's Mickey's HoH, not Ava's. Ava won it fair and square. I mean, sort of. So, I mean, you knock everybody out down to the last three. Instead of 1 in whatever 14 chance, you got a 1 in 3. And then you win one and you got a 50-50, and then the other player pushes the button too quickly. So,
and Chris, on Wednesday night, we do apologize for the fact that we got one comment, but there was a YouTube outage, and we don't know exactly what happened, but we weren't live on YouTube.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, if I forgot to apologize to all of our fans. Yeah, we tried. We went live, and we're apparently live for like 2 minutes.
And then it just went off, and like we both were looking on all the YouTubes we have connected, and
Yep.
none of them were live. So we were trying to figure out what happened, and then we look it up, and there was a national outage on YouTube.
Yep. I looked downdetector.com. You can, if you ever have internet problems or you ever have phone problems, you can look at downdetector.com. And a lot of times it will tell you what the issue is. And being as I'm in Knoxville at the moment, Atlanta, DC, all the major cities, YouTube was having an outage. So I figured Knoxville piggybacks off of them. So,
Well, I'm in Ohio, so
yeah.
my YouTube wasn't even working. So there was something.
Yeah, it was crazy. I got to figure out which button to push to make that noise go away, because that's annoying me. Somebody's going to have a conversation. What button do I push? Here we go. What is muted? Okay, what's muted? Only I'm hearing it. Never mind. Chris comments about the YouTube outage. I wrote a harshly worded email to Mr. John YouTube.
I mean, we were wondering why no comments were coming up on the screen. We just saw the one to begin with, and so I'm like, this is weird.
And I got into a great rant, even cussing. And yeah, it was great. So our international audience and our internet radio audience got to hear all of it. And I talked to the station engineer. For some reason, it didn't record our show either.
So nobody heard us.
So I was going to go back and upload it, but I have no way of doing it. So yeah, we were. Yeah, I was mad at Ashley. That's all right. I got to get back on my Ashley. Yeah, you're an idiot. Oh my God, yes. Yeah, Chris, I did. I was even cursing, and I don't normally curse. Well, not a whole fucking lot, but you know.
And like, okay, on
yes.
on the cams, it showed her, and you sent me the picture of this. It showed her with the rule book on the desk looking at it. And I'm like, what is she looking at? And you're like, the rules. And I'm like, so they gave it to her? No, she requested the rules because she wanted to verify that she could not change her vote. Anybody who knows common sense, you can't change your vote after you place your first vote.
There's no do-overs.
And like Chris said, the only person who knows that she is the second vote is Mickey. And she better play her cards right, because Mickey might snitch on her to Ava when Ava needs that second or third person to replace the two that are going to come down.
Yep. Well, wait a minute. We don't know.
Ava already wants to put her up. Either way it goes, she has to put one person up. And
Just
Ava
one.
really wants to put Ashley up.
Yeah. Well,
but if Mickey pulls her aside and says, hey, not Mickey, if Will pulls her aside and says, you're right, Ashley is kind of Two-Face.
I was looking to see. I thought I kept that picture, but I can't find it. I don't know where the hell it went.
It's in our chat, our text, me and you.
Okay. All right. Let me go find it. Yeah. Well, I mean, on my computer, I don't know where I put it. So,
but I know it's there.
Yeah, I'm going back. I'm downloading it. If I can figure out. No, not forward. Save. Good Lord. Save image as. Yes.
Hey, Chris, do you like my little co-host? Isn't she pretty?
Well, you need to be descriptive so our internet audio or radio audience knows.
It's the Alexa Bliss doll.
There you go. All right.
Well, see, the whole Catherine thing, I kind of vomited in my mouth a little bit as she was climbing on him and giving him kisses. Okay. I'm like, vomit in my mouth. And I texted Glenn and I'm like, she just kissed him. Oh my God. Ew.
Yes, she did. Yeah. She did.
Oh my God.
There we go.
Ugh.
And I can't
But
remember.
still, it makes me queasy thinking about her climbing on him and kid. Yeah, see, there we go. She's looking at the rules.
Yes, and trying to figure out. Not that it would have changed anything. I mean, what's it
It's
gonna?
okay. So either way it goes, if she would have voted for him, it's
Still be
still would
gone.
have
Yeah,
gone.
yeah. So what's the? It's not going to do anything. So I don't
It's
know.
not
She
going to
would
change how many votes he had.
no. Then he would have only had one. But yeah, I don't know where all those pictures went. I had some great pictures that for the episode from the chin bot. She was upset. Oh, you don't upset the chin bot. It's immoral to upset the chin bot. So,
See, I need to be able to click comments too here.
well, I don't know how to do that.
I have to be able to log in to do that, but I can't. Yes, Catherine forgot Cowboy who was harassing her for weeks. Well, the last couple weeks she's been all up on his play that special clip for the dong one.
Wait a minute, I gotta find it. Hold on. You asked me to choose much at work. Dong. What, the Taco Bell? Oh, that one?
No, the other one about how last
Oh,
week he saw his.
Why does everybody want to see my schlong?
Yeah,
one?
she's been all on his schlong. I guess she realized he didn't have a little schlong, so God, if I have a really strong feeling that if Ava would not have walked in when she did,
Yeah, could have been a little what was it, slap and tickle?
uh, you're making me queasy here, Glenn.
What is that from? A little slap and tickle. Oh, is it Talladega Nights?
I think so. But
I
it has
think
Will Ferrell in it, so I do not watch anything. Well, I've only watched one movie that I liked with him in it.
Gotcha.
I do
Well,
not like Will Ferrell.
I do not know where I've put the pictures. That's annoying. I've just searched my computer over, but yeah. So yeah, she was coming down the hall. Rachel got in her ear. She believed Rachel. She flipped the vote and couldn't out. Will is like, what the hell did you do? And then
Yeah, she comes out and she comes out from voting and she's
at
like,
the
"Who
end
are
of
we
it,
voting for?"
yes,
And then Will's like, "Yeah, well, Kelley or whoever it was, they were voting for." And
Kelley.
she's like, "Oh, I voted for." No, it wasn't Kelley. It was
Jimmy. It was
yeah, it
Jimmy
was
and Kelley.
Jimmy she was supposed to vote for.
Yeah, she
But
voted for
then she
Kelley. Yeah.
comes out and she's like, "Who are we voting for?" And he's like, "We're voting for Jimmy." And she's like, "Oh, I messed up. Oh my God." And then runs back in and she's like, "No, no, I'm sorry. I meant Jimmy." Or whoever.
Yeah, it was Jimmy. And he still only would have had the one vote, which was Rachel.
Either way it go, it wouldn't have changed it.
No, but in the house, you know how it is that they have nothing to do, so they have to figure out who had the other vote.
So now Mickey's bound and determined to figure out who the second vote was, even though I suspect she knows. Bad example of national TV that a guy who was told no didn't listen and kept hammering
And
away at Catherine until he gets his way. Exactly. No, it's
yes,
not that, Chris. He has a big schlong. And she realized that. So now she's all up on that big schlong. That's all it is.
Everybody want to see my schlong.
I mean, did you not see the
yes,
camera where he was covered up with the blanket and she crawls over him and he's like, "No, no, don't do that." And he pulls the blanket off. She pulls the blanket off and there's his big schlong.
I'm gonna come.
so
Oh my God. I don't. And then the scene where he's in the shower and he's got his hands up like this and doing this number, and
Oh
his
no, no,
going
that's not
back
what he
and
was.
forth.
That's not what he was doing at first. He
No,
had
he
his
was-
hands down, hidden, and he was staring right at Kathy. And he was going, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah." Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then he had it smacking his legs. What is up with this guy? I don't see what.
He's a
Catherine is,
cowboy.
Catherine is not an ugly girl. She is really not.
I agree.
There is other guys in that house that look
Come
way
on.
better than him.
Rant on. So what is she doing? Is she playing him? Because his family apparently has already been on trying to get on other shows. If you are Catherine's family and you want to get on a show, we are the one. We're a little guy. Nobody watches us. So come on. You'll get your word out because I will tell everyone. So if you're Catherine's family, message me, sportcat@protonmail.com. I'll get you on. I promise. But
Because
yeah. So,
we're sitting here wondering what the hell is she thinking? Seriously, there's hot guys in that house. Why does she want? It has to be the schlong, because that would be the only reason I could think of this. She wants this ugly, tall, skinny guy with the funky tattoo on him.
Zombie Batman Jesus is on his pale ass skin. Yes, we're gonna get there because I got a rant about Zach. Him being mad. Let's finish with Catherine first. Other shows have commented on it too, so we don't know if she's playing him, but supposedly in real life that, according to her family, that he is not her type. But if
Her
he's
stepmother, like on one of the footages, it showed him talking to her, and she said, "What he said? What would you do if I proposed to you on the last episode?" And then the cameras went black and went to the cats right after he said that. And supposedly what was going around, like rumor had it, was her family pulled something to where they pulled her out. And
I don't believe that.
well,
I
I
think
know
that's
that,
just
but
a
her
rumor. But yeah.
stepmother said that there's no way in hell she's gonna let that white trash become part of their family.
Yeah, I think her dad said there's no way in hell that he's going to be my son-in-law. So I'm telling you, if you're Catherine's family and you want to get on and you want to have a show, this is the one. We will put you on. None of the others will. We're not afraid.
We got your back. We 100%. We don't see what she sees in this tall, skinny, ugly, whatever he is.
You know, and I was listening to another show, and apparently there's two diary rooms. There's the one downstairs and the one upstairs. Well, if you have any type of issue, whether you have to get your prescription meds or you have to see a doctor, they have a psychologist and a psychiatrist that talk to you during the show. That's always in
So
the
is that
upper.
where you go to get condoms too if you need them?
No, that is downstairs in the supply room, but you have to ask for them. And trust me, they have been used, and somebody will probably ask for them.
Oh my God. It's
So-
gonna be Rylie first. He's gonna be the first to ask for these condoms, and they're gonna have to be special ordered, like Magnum size condoms. It can't be the regular little ones. He's gonna need the Magnum size condoms.
I can't believe you're making me talk about his schlong.
No,
Well, he put it out there.
Yeah, he did. So, well, I mean, they barely dress, but you had
Well,
to
he
send me
didn't
a
have
picture of
to.
it.
He could have tried not to get a boner, but I don't think it's
Yeah.
that easy. But
Yeah, I don't think it works that way. Especially been in a house that long. Yeah, you ain't been able to do any slap and tickle, not even on yourself. So, I mean, we're talking 9 days in now, something
well,
like
he
that.
was
So-
doing that the other day in the shower.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was trying to pinch one off, or he was pretending to pinch one off. I don't know. So, Chris in the comment says, riding bulls must cause considerable swelling.
Well, you know what? I always heard the rumor that tall, skinny white guys had big ones, and I never believed it. But then I see the tall, skinny white guy, and
Well, so you'd turn that schlong down.
yeah, I'm sorry that Batman, Jesus, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm good.
He needs to go on the show Bad Tattoos or something. There's a show where they redo bad tattoos.
Well,
So
he needs to be getting it redone because I don't know.
It's just creepy looking on the white blue veins chest.
I mean, he's white as all get out, and then he's gonna have this tattoo that covers his whole chest.
And it's not full color. It's in the green and white. It's the old tattoo style. It's not the new, like your grandpa would get. So
I had to make sure mine wasn't green.
Oh.
But no, like you can't really tell what it is because it's. Why would you do that? He must have been really, really, really drunk.
Could be.
Or he got it as a stick and poke in prison.
That's true. Didn't think of that. Well, you know, he has been in a little trouble in the past. So, and supposedly he's got a girlfriend on the outside. I don't know if that's true or not. If you're the girlfriend and you want to come on, let me know. I'll put you on. Yeah. So, yes, and he's got that awful porn mustache. What is with the guys on this episode and the bad mustaches? It's worse than me. I'm going to shave, by the way. I can't take it anymore. It's beginning to get itchy. So I'm just going to go to the porn stash.
No,
but
God, don't do that.
Why not? Apparently it gets the chicks, that and the big schlong. So
I don't know. I don't know what he sees in him. I really don't.
Why does everybody want to see my schlong?
Well, is there a psychological thing where finally you just give in and say, yeah?
But there are still other options.
Yeah. Now, another thing I've heard.
Personally, me, I would have gone to one of the females before. But that's just me.
Well, that's what Ava said too. She likes Rachel. We almost had a boob fallout when she was gooed. We haven't talked about that. We missed that. So, yeah. And I would have been there for her boob falling out. But yeah. She's got a nice set. So for a mom, she's a BILF. So. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not your typical Big Brother show.
No, of course it's not. It's us.
Yeah, we're talking about one's a MILF, and I've heard this. All right, we'll throw this out to the audience in the chat and the international audience. If you want to come over and find us, come over to YouTube and find these Sport Cat shows, or search out the Para or Normal Guys with a Z. Because I'm going to ask a question that'll probably be a little out there. So I've always heard that if a woman teases you and basically gets you aroused to where you can see a schlong, that you finally are like, yeah, I did that. I got to take care of that. Is that true?
I'm not on my end, no.
Have you heard that?
I've heard it, but I personally wouldn't.
I mean, not like I'm talking like not if a guy comes up and is rubbing on you and gets one. If you tease him and get him, you're like, I did that. I got to finish this.
No, I'm sorry. Sorry about your bad luck.
Okay. No, I'm just asking. I've heard that's true. I don't know. So somebody can message me if you want. But yeah, I've heard that all my life. So I wonder if that's not, well, I won't say all my life, but I wonder if that's not what, she's finally just broke down. I mean, she's just beat down to saying yes. And the other thing was, God, she asked something to somebody about. Well, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. So the veto comp was played, and so we say first. Well, hold on, I got to get back to Zach real quick. What the fuck, Zach? What the fuck? He has been storming around the house like a little child because he feels lied to.
Okay, Ava kind of did lie to him, but it's Big Brother.
It's Big Brother.
Because when Ava won, she went up to him outside and said, "You're safe. Don't worry about it."
Yeah. And he's like, okay, good. And so he's been stomping around the house like a little baby and saying, and he's been the worst at saying it, but saying that it was too soon for him to go up. I don't remember. Was there a goddamn schedule for you to go up? It's Big Brother. And then Vince going around the show, around to everyone in the house, crying like a little girl. And we're the only show that's reported it so far. He is a psychologist. He's a psychotherapist. He's using every tool in the box.
And Keanu's like, is anyone else tired of seeing me on the block? I know I am.
Yeah, Kelley was put up on her birthday. Why do you put people up on their birthday? Yeah, I don't know. And then at the end of the show, she said after Jimmy got voted out, "You all must really like me." No, you're perpetual pawn.
No, they just like you a little more than Jimmy.
Yeah, they like you. They like you little. So,
and Keanu's getting tired of being put up. But you know what, dude? Just accept it. You're not going to stop.
You see,
he had that $10K in the bag.
Oh yeah. He
did comment on it too.
Yeah, he said if he didn't win veto, which we know the comp's been played. No, I got a spoiler alert here somewhere. I don't know. Yeah. There we go. Spoiler alert. That's all you get. So veto's been played, and we know who the veto winner is. It's Catherine. And this annoyed the piss out of me. She immediately went to Rylie and said, "What do I do?" Is she so whipped into that she's got to do what he says?
That's what it's like. I don't know what her deal is now.
Is she insecure?
I don't see why she doesn't have a reason to be insecure.
No. But I mean, we don't know. She might have had an emotionally trauma backstory, but anyhow, Zach's storming around. He didn't win. We haven't seen the veto comp yet, but it must have been a comp. Well, the competition was played, and it was the what is it called? The White Christmas gag gift. No, where you trade gifts.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the name.
Yeah. So in other words, if you win and you win and I don't win, you can say, "Oh, I want to take your prize," and you do that until it's the guy. You try and get the worst gift to the worst person. Yes, I don't know what the deal is.
Everybody want to see my schlong.
She is whipped, and that is sad because. So Catherine won. All right. So first White Elephant. So Catherine won the veto. There you go. Ohio's got it right. Stockholm syndrome. Yes, I believe that could be correct. So she won the veto. Ava won $5K, and Will won a trip to Europe,
which he's going to take Catherine on most likely.
No, he's not. He's going to take it. No, he's going to take his wife.
Oh, Will. Okay, yeah, wrong one.
Oh, you're saying, wait a minute. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know.
That's a makeup anniversary gift because he was in Big Brother house on their anniversary.
Yeah, I think it's great that he won it. So, but Vince and Keanu, I thought you were going to say something, got the prize. Well, it's not a prize, the punishment. So
Didn't Rachel win the slime thing too?
yes. So last week on
Oh my
that
god, you don't
lousy
have that
show,
picture of Vince in that egg thing, do you?
no, I couldn't find a good one. So
Find
Rachel
one.
last week won the America's Worst Fashion. So there's some talk that she may have won a power with it too, but she got gooed. And when she got gooed, she almost had a top missing incident, which I would have been okay with. They had to blurt it out for TV. But yeah, she almost had a wardrobe malfunction twice. So she got that. Anyhow, so back to the veto. So Vince is in an egg costume and he has to wear it, I think, all the time except for when he's sleeping and in the shower or bath. Well, I guess if he's in the bathroom, he has to take it off to get into the bathroom. So those are the only times that this punishment will last for a week.
I would hate to have to take that off to use the bathroom because it's really big.
It's huge. There's no chairs he can sit down in except for, I think there's like the couch. That's it. That's the only place he can sit down because there's no chairs.
Hold on, I'm gonna send this to you.
All right. So yeah, he's got this. Well, Keanu got a punishment as well. He got the Buttler. Where'd you go? Oh, there we go. Butler. That's a good thought. I hadn't thought of that.
What?
Ohio John says that he bets he has the
I think he actually does if you look at the picture.
Hold on, I'll bring it up. So it is so cheesy. It's so cheesy. This has been one of the best, worst seasons Big Brother has ever had. If anybody's followed this, they know exactly what I'm talking about. It's been one of the best, worst seasons because you just couldn't make some of this up. The first 3 weeks they send home their allies. So, and then well, they were fighting on screen today. I'm sure that will probably not make the cut to next week's episode. Let's see, entire screen. There we go. So yeah, he's the egg detective. Now, I don't know if he has to go through the house and look for something, but he's the egg detective. So
that other one shows the whole like length of the look how big that is. And then he's got that magnifying glass.
Yes. So yeah.
Did Keanu have to wear some sort of horrific costume too?
Yes, he has to. He's the Buttler.
Because I was trying to find pictures of that.
And whenever Big Brother says they have a signal, he has to come and make pigs in a blanket for everybody and take them around and offer them to people. So that's his punishment. Poor Keanu. So he didn't win. He got a punishment. So now back to
okay. Oh my God.
Back to Zach.
He's got that big butt.
He has been complaining and carrying on and whining about it's not his time. Well, they got into it because they told Rachel they were just going to keep her around till jury. And that sparked a huge fight on the feeds today with Morgan. Because Rachel was like, I'm not your bitch. Don't fuck with me. I'm either going to go home and see my family or I'm going to the jury. I'm going to win this goddamn game. She was pissed.
Yeah, she's like, I didn't just leave my family to not win.
Yeah, she was pissed. So they were fighting. Okay, that one's kind of small, but okay. Yeah, she was.
There isn't that many pictures of Keanu's butler.
Yeah, that Skippy on the camera controls has been kind of a jerk. Oh, the other punishment was Zach. That's right. I forgot. The other punishment Zach got. And it's one of those things that you have to do in the backyard. You have to, they've done this before. You have to move so many marbles and put it in the other side, or you got to move so much dirt or something, or you got to kick 1,000 soccer balls into a net, or, it's one of those not competitions, one of those punishments. And so that's what he got. But he also had to be handcuffed to somebody the whole time.
Oh, that sucks ass.
And he chose Rachel.
Really?
Yes, he did. So
I bet she wasn't happy.
I heard somebody say she volunteered for it, which we'll get to. Why were they asking for volunteers to play in the knockout game? That's not the way it works. So anyhow,
yeah, he's got the tray on his butt.
Yeah, he's the butt lure, and he has to make. I guess that was it. Pigs in a blanket. Yeah, it's the other one was too small to show, I guess.
Yeah, there wasn't many pictures of him.
Yeah, Skippy on the camera is being kind of shitty with the feeds. So that was good for Zach, bad for Rachel, because they spent 24 hours out there. And so Zach couldn't whine in the house and be more annoying during that time. So that was good for him. But Rachel was not in the house. So Mickey was the one that was the most influential. And to the point where it's been getting annoying, apparently, with Mickey. And finally, at one point, Ava today told him, I'm done talking game. I'm not going to talk game. I'm going to my room. I'm done with this. Because she says, you people will change your mind again.
Of Ava's room?
No, there was really none of her in her HoH room that I saw. The best one I saw was the one I used on the cover for the show, which was her in the HoH gown, drinking a glass of wine, looking at the camera like, what the fuck are you looking at me?
With the hat and the glasses.
Yeah. Yeah. And somebody asked one of the other feeds or one of the other shows that has a little inside track about her glasses, about why she has those specific glasses, because they fix to your face. Apparently she has some type of eye photosensitivity. And so since the house is so bright with the studio lights, that's why she has to wear
I have my own Ava glasses I have to wear outside because it hurts my head when I'm outside with the light.
Yeah, so that's apparently what it is with her. Ohio John says the knockout game should always be live with Julie hosting and rushing people. Having it taped messed up everything. Yeah, well, they're doing this. They're doing this because of that goddamn show every other Friday that I hope and pray to God that CBS cancels that show with Taylor. And I love Derek, but it is painful to watch because you can tell that Derek doesn't like Taylor. Taylor doesn't like Derek. It's painful to watch. It's just down, and they're trying to make it like a slap happy sports center where they're calling the show. It's the stupidest damn thing I've ever seen.
It's ridiculous. I don't even like watching it.
Yeah, I watched it just because, but and we talked about this actually. You and I did about were we going to watch it and have a show afterwards, and we both agreed that there's not going to be any content there because it's basically them being podcasters and they're getting access to all the footage and the shit we don't. And, that's it. So, but they're not as fun as us because we can say fuck. So, but yeah, you won't get that on Taryn's show. Taryn, if you're watching, I love you. I do. He's the reason I started doing this. Message me, Taryn. I bought your book. And Taryn's got a good book. I recommend it, but we'll talk about that later in the season. So yeah, it was good and bad that they were tied together. What the hell was that?
What?
Did you not just hear a weird noise?
No.
Well, I have no idea what the hell that noise was. It sounded like a lightning strike or something. Jesus Christ, did the aliens just put me back? What the hell? I don't know. I'll just talk to myself. I don't know what the fuck that was. So it did. It sounded like a light. Okay. All right. So the aliens just put me back or struck me down for cussing about this. So yeah. So Mickey got more control of the house during that time. And it's gotten to the point where Ava's she doesn't want to talk. Catherine will not use the veto unless Rylie tells her to. And that's horse hockey. I mean, why? That's just so wrong. Why do you have to have his opinion? You know, you won it, or it was gifted to you. What you got it? Yeah. Well, that she would have had the one if it was the white donkey one. So, or white elephant one. So yeah, but yeah. So the past few days and today, for some reason, they've really been stressing over this. I guess it's because the veto, the power of veto, when they use it, Jesus Christ, I'm drawing a total blank here. They're taping it tomorrow. So I guess that's why they're stressing. Morgan and Rachel got into it. Morgan is pressing too hard. She is pressing too hard to the fact that Ava told Mickey that she just keeps this up. I'll just put her on the block if she convinces you to use it, or Catherine to use it. So Catherine's probably not going to use it unless, what's his name? I done forgot his dumbass name. Rylie.
Rylie.
No, Rylie tells her to. Zach will probably lose or use his at the power of veto meeting so that he stays off the block. But he is so mad because he didn't know this. He found out the other day from production that when you give that 10,000, the person that just lied to you and put you up, they're going to take your $10,000. They can't refuse it. So yes, I don't think Catherine has any more gameplay. I don't think Catherine has any more confidence in her own gameplay than Lauren does. Where has Lauren been? She has successfully slipped into the wallpaper.
Well, speaking of Lauren, there's clips on the Big Brother rants where it's been shown Lauren and Zach are having conversations about Ashley and Will's conversation. And she's confused now and talks to Keanu, and it shows Keanu and Rachel talking.
Yeah, Keanu, he came to Rachel afterwards, and that was very nice. I don't think Keanu's a bad person. I just think he's a very competitive person.
He's just trying to play the game the way the game should be played.
Absolutely. And Rachel is mad because she feels like all these people are amateurs, which, I mean, I don't get. You have to be an amateur to come in.
Well, and she's like, she says she's all alone, and she didn't come here to leave her family to just lose.
And everybody that gets close to her, poof, gone.
Well,
yeah. So yeah, if you get close to her, that's like the kiss of death. You're going to be
hello, Wendell.
Hey, Wendell, welcome to the show and to the chat. Thank you for checking in. Please, everyone, remember to hit that thumbs up button. It helps the algorithm. So,
and go over and like and subscribe to the Asylum with Harley.
Yeah, subscribe, like, love our stuff. We're good people. I need you. I'm about to start an internet radio station, so I need you. So
we have interesting conversations on both networks.
Yes. So yeah, Morgan is pushing it too far. Here's the thing: Morgan wants to get in Zach's pants. Zach wants to get in Lauren's pants. So, and Lauren she's like, oh, we're going to date
on the block.
Oh yeah, and she's crying because he's on the block. Well, it's gonna happen sometime. Wendell says, no, you're not. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but
probably about starting the radio station.
Yeah, I'm even thinking about doing a Kickstarter to help me get it off. So yeah, Well, I'm dead serious about that. When I
And
return
the
back to
asylum's going to
Atlanta,
be on it.
well, maybe we'll talk. So we'll talk. We'll see. Yes, you will. I'll have to make you sign a contract though. But yeah, so where did I leave off? You got sidetracked me. But yeah, so Catherine's not going to use it unless Rylie tells her to. Rylie said if you use it on anybody, use it on Keanu. So Keanu's been getting back in good graces. So
I really wouldn't mind seeing Keanu go home.
Wendell says
Ava pointed out the last week when he insulted Ava, and Glenn is to a good person. Thank you very much.
It's subjective.
Okay, so Ava pointed out last week when he insulted her about her fashion and all that, and he came crying to her afterwards, and she threw daggers at him. She said, "Well, at least I'm not the one who threatened to pick everybody off the show."
Yes. And like I said, I think he's doing that's his gameplay. He's an aggressive person. That's just the way he does things. And that's okay. But you got to be able to win. And so far he's won. As it stands right now, if the veto doesn't get used and Vinny doesn't win the blockbuster, Vinny's going home. But there's a lot of snafus here between here and there because a lot of people in the house want Zach gone. And if Zach goes and uses his 10,000K and gives it to the HoH that he's so pissed about, that won so she's got 5,000 and she'll get 10,000. Good for Ava. I would be so happy for Ava. Yeah, she'd have 15. I would be happy for her because she seems like a really great gal. So if he does that, she's probably going to put Lauren up because she's already said that if she has to do it, it'll probably get rid of a showmance. And to start getting rid of a showmance, which I don't understand because Lauren has been the least vocal one about this whole. I mean, she's whined about how he's on the block.
Showmance than Lauren is.
Yeah, agreed. But I don't. They're encouraging that in the house.
I think I just vomited a little again.
Well, they are encouraging it. Rachel was like, "Oh, have you kissed him yet?" And then when she kissed him, she's like, "Oh, it's going to be on national TV." And her family's already
like, "Oh my God, this is going to be on national TV. Everybody's going to see it. Everybody sees what you're doing now and wondering why." Why?
I love this. You can get on a rant about that. I'm telling you, Catherine's family, if you happen to stumble upon this tiny little show that really needs you to come over and subscribe to help get our numbers up, call me. Get in touch with me somehow. I will put you on the show. I promise I will. And CBS will probably call me and tell me to take it out.
When you get eliminated, come on here and tell us why.
Yeah.
We want to know why. What made you...
I doubt she'll watch this show.
Was it the schlong?
This is not what you will get on the Taryn show. I promise you. So, I actually heard Taryn cuss today. So he is, Taryn. For those of you that follow Big Brother, Taryn has a podcast. Or Rob has a podcast with Taryn doing Big Brother. Probably is out of everyone. I mean, there's quite a few other podcasts that do a good job, but I would say Taryn is probably the one everybody wants to mimic. Everybody wants to be like. He was the reason I started this. In all these seasons, I've never seen him so frustrated, and I don't believe I've ever heard him cuss. So, this season is just pushing him to the edge because he watches the feeds 24/7, except when he's live. During the season. So I feel sorry for him. Oh, and she just left me again. And by the way, if you do know anything about Taryn and you're a Big Brother fan, I have no problem pimping this. Taryn's coming out with a book. It'll be released in November. I've already pre-ordered my copy. So I encourage anybody. We had the author of the Big Brother Encyclopedia on last year at the beginning of the season. So maybe I should hit him up and see if he wants to come back. So yeah, that was good. That was a good episode. And we've also had family members and friends from other cast members come on while they've been in the house. So that's been fun. So yeah, if we can get anybody to come on, that'd be great. I'd love it. And if you want to come in and guest and talk about Big Brother, we'll have you on too. So it'll be great. Another question, I was hoping that her internet wouldn't act up again, that I wanted to ask, where is the mystery guy? Where is he? He broke into the house a few weeks ago and he hasn't been seen since. And the safe is still there. I don't think they found it. So where is he? What's happening with him? Is he going to show up? So maybe when Zach uses his power and he has to give the 10K to Ava and it'll just make his heart hurt, poor little Zach. And then Harley's back. Okay, so I'll ask her. And then when after he gives her that and he comes down, she's going to put Lauren up. And if the veto is used on anybody, she's going to put Lauren up. Either way, Lauren will go up. And if their two goes up, Morgan will go up after that. So Lauren or Morgan have the potential to be the final three before the blockbuster. And they keep arguing in the house and giving Ava so much grief. She's went from use it to do whatever you want to leave me the fuck alone. So she's been so frustrated. So I asked a question while your internet was acting up. The guy, the mystery dude, the guy with the mask, he broke into the house and creeped around in the house while everybody was asleep 3 weeks ago and hasn't been seen since. What's up with that?
I don't know.
What are your theories? Like, he went to the safe and they haven't found the safe as far as I know, because it's behind a picture, I think. It's behind a picture.
Yeah.
So, but they didn't show him going into the safe.
They just showed him go to the safe.
They didn't, and once again, Skippy on the damn camera. So yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know. We haven't really heard anything from him.
The mastermind is going to do something else to screw with this season. I don't know what, but he's going to do something else. Yeah. And who do you think the mastermind is? I think it's Rachel's. Know. You were on the camp thinking it was Rachel's husband. I think it was probably an ex-house guest, but I don't know which one.
But Rachel's husband is an ex-house guest.
Well, yeah, that's true. But you saw him; he was home with the kids, and
but that would explain why he hasn't been as active here lately, because the kids did go back to school. So,
and the kids did rat him out. Said that Daddy gives them a lot of chicken nuggets. Hey, if you get a different sauce every night, it's like a new meal. It's like a new meal. But I do have a thing. You can't microwave the chicken nugget. It's got to be baked.
Or air fried.
Or air fried, yeah. But I'll have one here. But yeah, because they're soggy otherwise. I don't like soggy chicken.
Well, unless it just depends on the brand.
Oh, well, I'm getting like Food City brand because I'm cheap. But
because at Walmart, if you get the Pilgrim brand, it tastes like McDonald's chicken nuggets if you air fry them.
I'll try that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, with the Walgreens house brand, I'm pretty sure it's rat. it's not chicken. So.
I feel like all these twists were built up into help Rachel. Turns out these players are so bad. She hasn't. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, she was ranting at Morgan today, telling them they were all fucking rookies. She was screaming that at them. That they're all fucking rookies.
Well, they are.
They are. And they are sloppy as shit. It's made for a good bad season. I mean, or a bad good
started
season.
out good, but now it's like, wow, really?
Yeah, yeah. And if Catherine uses that on the wrong person,
Riley's gonna get mad and make
well,
her cry.
Rylie said if it got used, like he really has this, it's his to say. It would be on Keanu. And of course, Keanu's pushing for that. I don't blame him. I would be too. So, and then we know Zach will make his announcement. So that's going to put both his women up against Vince. As it stands right now, Vince is dead man walking. Vince is going to have to use some of his psychological tools to get out
Try
of
to
this.
convince them to use it on him.
That's not going to happen.
I know.
That's not going to happen. Because I don't think during the whole season, I don't think he's been close to Rylie at all.
Anybody really?
I mean, he was kind of playing the sides, but I don't think he's really talked to. I haven't seen him with Rylie much at all.
No.
And you know, now that I think about it, aside from Rachel, I don't think I've seen Vince with any of the women.
No.
So it's really hard to be playing both sides
Except
when you have
Kelley.
both of them. Kelley, yeah.
But that ain't gonna help him.
No, he's going to turn on her, and she's going to turn on him. So,
Yeah.
well, we found out this episode, Kelley, Lauren disappeared into the background. This week, those two are in the background more than anything. Now, I can see Ava being so frustrated as she has to put up all these people that she forgets and she just names Kelley and actually puts her up. I can see that happening in the moment. She'd be like, well, you've been up, go. I can see that happening. I would hope not, but I can see it happening.
Yeah.
Not that I want her to win. I'm here for an Ava win. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Ava or Vince. I picked them at the beginning. That was my two. One guy, one gal. And speaking of that, if one of the guys does go home this week, this season is starting to line up to where there'll be more women than there are men in the house. And that's going to be great because they're smart.
Playing is smarter.
No, they're catfighting like shit. Morgan wants to fuck Zach. Zach wants to fuck Lauren. They don't like each other. Ashley is damn clueless.
And pissing everywhere.
And pissing everywhere. And Mickey's just upset everybody because they think she's running it and she's a bully or something.
And she's mad because they want to send Ashley home for pissing everywhere.
Will's going to win by default.
Hey, I have no problem with that because that's who I said I wanted to win in the first place.
I would be perfectly fine with that. As long as Ashley doesn't win it, I'll be perfectly fine.
I mean, he's a retired military. He's got children. He's married.
Yeah.
He's got kids to put through college. I would be perfectly fine with him winning.
What's he call his wife? His brown sugar or chocolate chip or chocolate drop? Yeah, his chocolate drop, I think, is what he calls his wife. I think it's
something. I don't know. But now he could take his wife on a trip to make up for him being in there on their anniversary.
Go to London. So
that's a perfect anniversary gift right there.
Absolutely. He will definitely be in the running for America's favorite player. I really think that. And I don't know if you've noticed this about Will, but I saw it again tonight. They can come at him and just be mad and fussing. And he is just like, I hear what you're saying. He is.
In the back of his mind, he's thinking, I really don't give a damn.
Oh, yeah, that was great tonight with Vince. What is wrong with him? Make him stop.
Yeah, he goes to talk to Ava.
Don't cry.
She's just drinking, and she's like, poor baby.
Yeah. So Ava winning HoH was probably one of the best things that could happen this week.
Yeah.
Because the way she's gone about it, not talking to anybody, made my mind up. You want the power of veto? Do what you want with it. Yeah. She's just, I'm going to be up there. And one thing she said, well, they talked about this on the show. The sleeping arrangements apparently suck. Because apparently Rylie can't fit in the bed because of his big schlong and his long legs. Exactly. Ohio John says, "How dare Vince fake cry in front of the queen of fake tears?" Absolutely. Uh, so yeah, Rachel was like, "Why am I comforting you? You were gonna put me on a block." So and Keanu was like comforting Rachel. It's like it's like some weird twists have just gone around in this house. So
Well, Ava was comforting Keanu last week, so
yeah,
even though he insulted him.
Oh, her walk. That was priceless. She is great. I love her. So I will probably be a stalker to try and get her on the show. There'll probably be a restraining order. But yeah. So they were talking on the show about how it's so hard to sleep. He can't fit in. And apparently Keanu has a snoring problem and they think that he needs to be seen by a sleep doctor. So yeah, she has said, Ava has given that, I don't know if you heard her say, are there any rules? They asked her if there were any rules. Well, she's not letting anybody use her bed or her bathroom.
Good and for her.
When she closes the door, she's done with them. She don't want people up there.
Good for her.
Hey, I'm okay with it. No, that's fine. I get it.
If I was in the house and I went HOH, I would not let people in my bed or in my bathroom. No, thank you.
I can't stand somebody in their street clothes sitting on my bed. That annoys the living shit out of me. I don't know.
And
maybe I'm a
their feet on the bed. Nope. Nobody would be in my bed or in my shower.
Yes. So, Jimmy was talking about on his Twitter page about who has the nastiest feet in the house.
It's probably Keanu.
Probably, yeah. And of course, they say it smells like a locker room, and
they're always complaining about the bathroom, and every time they pan the bedroom, it's filthy. There's stuff everywhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'd be nuts. So I'd be nuts. I'd be like, please. So, but yeah. What have we missed? We've ranted about everything. We talked about the sleeping. We talked about the mastermind. We talked about Rachel. We talked about Vidi's fake crying. There was another podcaster, a very well-known podcaster. I'll just leave it at that. Apparently, him and an ex-house guest had some legal actions against each other. And apparently that's been resolved, but there's restraining orders involved. So you can probably find it on X if you're interested, or on the Book of Face, one or the other. So, but I was kind of surprised when I saw that the house guest that did that against him wasn't a very good house guest. He wasn't a very good person. So, yeah. Ohio John says, Kat and Lauren both feel like they have guys willing to fall on the sword for them. They are scared to lose that. Oh, absolutely. Oh, Kat is. That's why she's going to him and saying, who should I use the power of veto on? And
I really hope she doesn't use it at all.
I hope she doesn't either. But here's the thing. Aside from Kat, who has Rylie talked to? Who's he close with?
Nobody. Yeah,
nobody. So why would he want to use it on anybody?
Not at all.
Yeah, I don't even know what his game is, aside for he wants her to win and he's going to sit beside her and then propose to her, apparently.
Oh my God.
I don't even know how he's playing the game. Rachel is mad because they're all rookies. Keanu's going to pick them all off one by one. Mickey, well, she's just mad and apparently bullying people in the house. Ashley, she'll win because she doesn't know what the hell she's doing. Lauren, got no clue.
There's no clue. Morgan, she ain't said nothing really.
Morgan is not tight with anybody but Ashley and Will.
But Will's with Ava and
Rachel.
Yeah. Will is really close to Ava and Rachel. More Ava than Rachel.
Yeah.
Like her first night in the HoH room, they got drunk together off her
Yeah.
wine.
Who do you think is playing the best game?
Will.
I would say Will, yes,
Will
followed
and Ava.
closely by Ava. And then since we don't really know what Riley's game is,
Riley's game is to get in Catherine's pants. That's Riley's game.
yeah,
That
true.
is Riley's game. We know what his game is. It is.
Yeah,
He don't even care about the money. He wants to get in Catherine's pants. That's all he is.
I hope they do it on the feeds.
Oh my god! I hope not.
Yeah, I hope so. This is definitely not the other shows that if you were finding us by mistake. If you fell into our show, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. But yeah, so
Are the feeds back up yet?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
'Cause
Ohio
they're
John
showing
says
a lot of clips right now.
Will is playing it perfect for an older player. Don't try to be too cool and don't be the grumpy old guy.
Exactly. He is.
I think it's really hard for him not to be the grumpy old guy. He's like, what the hell is wrong with these people?
Well, he's not saying it to them. He's saying it to Ava.
Well, yeah, and he's saying it in the diary room.
The same thing.
And but now there's been some funny Will clips. Him in the refrigerator trying to figure out the difference between a cucumber and a zucchini, and he didn't know.
Well, his wife must do the cooking at home.
And that's what he said. My wife doesn't cooking. How the hell am I supposed to know?
Because I'm sure my husband wouldn't know the difference between a cucumber and a zucchini.
The zucchini has the flower at the top, right? Or is that eggplant?
It has a little bump at the top.
Yeah, and cucumbers are just like oval shaped. Yeah. So yeah, but and the two of them taste totally different.
Yeah.
So once you bite into it, you'll know. So yeah, I agree. Will's playing a good game. I like Will for the long game. If Keanu keeps winning,
the feeds are back up.
I can see anything interesting going on. I can see him going far. I don't think he's going to just make it a jury. I think he's going to
got Ashley and Zach in the hammock together.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Having a conversation.
Oh.
And that's all the cameras are showing is Ashley and Zach having a conversation.
Oh. Well, Ashley isn't interested in him, so I don't know what that's about. I mean, she's a good-looking gal. I mean,
wait, that may be Morgan. It's Morgan and Zach.
Well, see, that's because she's trying so hard to get in there.
Yeah, it's Morgan and Zach having the conversation in the hammock.
Morgan is trying way too hard to get that schlong. So she is trying so hard. She will probably be the one on live TV. She'll be like, hey, look, if you're still here, I'll give you a blowjob in a week.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, there'll be something go on. You just don't hear this on the Taryn show. All right, well, so the veto meeting is tomorrow, and we will not have a show again until the live eviction on Thursday night. As it stands right now, Vinny is a dead man walking. He either has to convince Rylie to let Catherine use the POV on him.
But okay, hold on, wait. Wasn't Vinny in the Burger Boys?
Yes.
So Rylie technically was close with him to begin with because of the Burger Boys.
That's true. That's true. So he could tell Kat to use it, and then they would put Lauren or Morgan up.
Because I don't know if Keanu was in the Burger Boys.
No.
Because it was Rylie, Zach, Will, and the blonde guy who is gone.
Zay. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Burger Boys.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought it got broken up quickly. So yeah, Well, yeah, because what did Will say? He must be a vegetarian now that he's no longer a burger boy. I think that might have been on Big Brother Unlocked or whatever the hell the name of that sad show is. So,
Show that we do not really like to watch.
I just watch it because you might learn something. We did see, well, I did have a picture where they kissed. They showed the kiss first on that. So it was, and the look on Derek's face was like, so yeah, so the meeting is tomorrow. As it stands, Vinny is dead man walking. So the next time you see or hear us, allow us to tickle your ears, will be Thursday night after the live eviction. Because Wednesday night, we have our regular show, which is the Para Are Normal Guys. And my two lovely ladies this week joining me will be you and Cheyenne. And we'll have another lovely lady that'll be joining me, Carissa. She is a comic book author, artist. She's a podcaster. She's a great person. She's from East Tennessee as well. And then we have Ethan, who has written The Bigfoot Detective. So that's a great little web comic. So you can check that out. So that's going to be our Wednesday night show. We do that for 2 hours. And then we have the live show after the live eviction. Who are you wanting out? Keanu? I want Zach out. And I only say that because he whined so much. Like he's an entitled little bitch.
Well, Vince cried.
Vince cried, but we knew that was fake.
But it was like fake ass crying. Seriously.
Oh, I agree.
Vince. I'd be good with Vince or Keanu.
I could keep Keanu around another week just for the sheer torture that he gives the house guests. So I could keep him around for another week for that. I don't really want Vince out, but right now he's dead man walking. Zach, I was like, I want out just because of his temper tantrum. Ohio John says, at least Keanu plays the game even with everything against it. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely. He's a one-man soldier going through there.
I mean, how many? This is his fourth time in elimination, and he keeps coming back.
Yeah, so if he's still up there, he'll have to win Blockbuster. But I don't think, and he has even said, according to some posts on X and other YouTubers, he has even said if they're playing Blockbuster and Vince is still up there, he may throw it to let Vince have it because he knows whoever he's sitting, if he's sitting against Zach is going to be going. That's kind of some confidence I don't know that I'd be willing to do. I don't know that I'd be willing to throw that. I don't
think I would be willing to do that.
Yeah, no, me either. So, absolutely not. So, yeah. No, not a chance. All right. So, yeah, I'm hoping that they get Zach out just because of his temper tantrum. So, also of note, Monday night at 6 p.m., I will be doing another show, the Best Damn Podcast. I don't know if it's going to be live or taped, but I'll be, for some reason, they want to interview me. They think I'm a successful podcaster. I don't see why, but at any rate, so I'm going to be on their show Monday night, and I don't know if they're going to tape it or if it'll be live. So I will definitely put it out on Jurg's radio at a later date. I'll announce it and let you hear it. At least if it's any good, I may can it and say I was lousy in an interview. So if I'm not the ringleader, I don't know if I'm any good at this. Did you hear that?
Did I hear what?
A dog is snoring.
Oh.
I'm keeping her awake. All right. So Wednesday night, check out us on the Para Are Normal Guys. Two great guests, Bigfoot related. And then Thursday, live eviction. And we'll be back again on Sunday. What do you got going on, Harley?
Saturday we have a show at 9 Eastern, but I'm not sure what it's about yet. We'll probably talk more about the Annabelle doll because of the fact that there's been more going on with that because a comedian has bought the house.
Yeah. What's his
Matt
name?
something.
Yeah, he bought. Why did he buy it?
I don't know, but we're going to talk about that.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Well, I don't think I'll be joining on Saturday. No, I will. I have a 4-year-old birthday party to be to if I make it back to Atlanta. So, which is questionable. So yeah, that's what I won't be there for that one. So sorry.
And Sunday we may be later than 10 o'clock because remember I work Sunday.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Well,
yes, Matt Ryle.
That's right.
He wants to die, but we'll be talking about him on the asylum with Harley and Joker at 9 Eastern on Saturday.
Okay. You're also going to put it here on this channel too,
we'll
right?
put it here too.
Good. All right. Cool. What was I going to say? Saturday I won't be with you because I've got a 4-year-old's birthday party to be to. So sorry, I'm kind of taken. The tiny terrorist. So that's what I'm doing. But then Sunday we'll be back, and then of course tomorrow on Radio X, Dare Media, Yerg's Radio, right here on YouTube. Tomorrow from 1 till 3. I will be doing the Sport Cat Daily Gazette, and I've already got some topics I want to talk about because apparently they continue to keep throwing sex toys on the WNBA court. So apparently that's a thing. And then there's a thing where the cartels are supposedly trying to get their trafficking game up. And I don't believe this. And I'm going to do some research on it tonight. But supposedly they're putting it like under women's door handles, car door handles, and they're drugging women. Fentanyl doesn't work that way. So, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. And the CDC shooter, that one struck close to home because my station was actually shot.
Yeah.
My old fire station. So that hits close. So we'll talk about that. Apparently, there was a shooter in New York City that they're trying to cover up. Trump went up on the roof for some reason. I don't know what that's about. And then, and I don't know if I'll have it tomorrow, but Trump is having a press conference at 10 a.m. and he's called all the media in. All of them.
Oh my.
So we're probably going to bomb somebody. I don't know what the hell we're going to do. So we'll probably talk about that. And then we'll probably talk about dumb politicians going to jail and doing stupid shit. So that's on the Sport Cat Daily Gazette. Totally different topic, totally different thing. But we are on Dare Talk Media, Radio X, for which I am so blessed to have the Australian audience. And of course, we're on Yerg's Radio and Mastiff Media, all their affiliates. So look forward to that. And Harley, I guess that's it. We'll get out of here.
Bye.
Unless you got something else.
You boys sure like that Big Brother show yours.
Yeah, well, I do too. And if you want to send me a message, sportcat@protonmail.com. Or if you want to send me, like this was from one of our fans.
You boys sure like that Big Brother show yours.
If you want to go to speakpipe.com/sportcat, leave me a voicemail. Tell me you love me. Tell me you hate me. Say something stupid. And I'll put it on. I ain't scared. So yeah. And if you're an ex-house guest or house guest family member, get on. There you go. You know how to get in touch with me. Everybody have a great night. Or if you're in Australia, it is now 1:26 p.m. in Sydney. In Perth, it's 11:26 a.m. So good afternoon to you in Sydney. Good morning to you in Perth. Have a great day.
Bye.
And like I always say,
in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
That's right. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Hey. Bye.